Hello. Oh, the little thing is still up. Hold on a second. There we go. Hello. Sorry we started a little late today. I woke up with a migraine and I just needed to give time for the medicine to do its job, and it did do its job. I feel a lot better. So, doing good. Yes, the medicine did its job very well. I don't feel anything anymore, which is nice. I mean, I still have like a really tight muscle in my neck, and I usually do get that whenever I have a migraine, but I don't actually feel like someone's stabbing me in the head, so improvement. It doesn't feel like a migraine, it just feels like a pulled muscle, which I will take over a migraine any day. Okay, need to make sure I didn't turn off the audio on the Hollow Knight, and then we can get started. Okay. There we are. There we go. All set. 59 hours in this game. No. Hold on, I have to relearn the controls. I haven't played in like a while. Okay. This looks all about right. This first round is not gonna go well, I can already tell you. I've been playing a lot of Planet Crafter, and so my mind is still on Planet Crafter controls. Oh, shoot, no. No, yeah. That checks out. Oh, dang, my water's already empty. Okay. I thought I grabbed a full water bottle, and I did not. I grabbed an almost empty one. I hope everyone had a really good rest of their Tuesday and Wednesday. It was good. I was mostly busy. I had... Well... Yeah, so Tuesday, my car decided not to work anymore. The battery died due to the cold snap in my area. And I had to go replace the battery. That was fun. And then Wednesday was a lot more relaxing. I just had a meeting in the morning, and then after that, I just chilled at the house until I had to go to work, which was a nice needed break. Turns out changing out your car battery is pretty easy as long as you have the right tools. The hardest part is that their car batteries are deceivingly heavy. They look small, but they are compact. I think we made 3 trips to the auto parts store in total. One for the battery, another one for the correct type of wrench, because we didn't have the correct type of wrench, and then the third trip for the wrench extender, because the wrench we got wasn't long enough to reach the bolt we needed to get out. But now we have all that stuff for the next time the car battery decides to, not cooperate. Which hopefully isn't anytime soon, because goddamn is car batteries expensive. It's not like was like $300 in total, including all the wrenches and wrench parts, but... I don't like making a habit of spending $300 on a whim. It wasn't even my own whim, it was the whim of the car. Oh my gosh, I hate... Thank you. Oh, that was close. No! Okay. Thought we just took an ad break. Oh no, it was a warning that an ad break was incoming. Okay. Oh, nope. I misremembered. That's the one I want. Trying to remember where we are. Okay. I shouldn't have taken this long of a break. It wasn't by choice, but dang, am I feeling the repercussions? Brain. Ooh. No. Oh shoot, no. Ah. Also, I do realize that I had mentioned last stream that I watched Wicked and I wanted to talk about it, and then I didn't. The long and short of that was I didn't like the movie, and I really liked the songs, and I guess my main problem with it was it kind of felt like just a really long music video, and the dialogue in between the songs was barely passable to connect the songs together, and that was about it. There wasn't really much of a plot or characterization of anyone throughout the film that and like they had really interesting moving parts, but you know, it is what it is. And from what I've been told, the movie's a really faithful adaptation of the Broadway musical, and just not so much the book, which I guess is fair enough. A Broadway musical really is just a a playlist of songs with very minimal dialogue in between to connect the songs together. So in that sense, the movie did its job very well. I was going in with higher expectations than there should have been, because I was like, oh wow, they're gonna add plot to this, and they didn't. But that's okay. That's not what it was meant to do. I just thought that's what it was meant to do. I don't think I'd ever watch it again or recommend anyone else watch it, but if you want to watch, like, the scenes where there's songs, like, just treat it like a music video, just skip the dialogue parts, then it's a fun watch. And you won't be really missing any important context, really. In fact, the story you have in your head is probably better than the one that they put on the screen. Oh my gosh. Die. Okay, thank you. I thought I had longer. One of the reasons I did watch the movie was I was wondering how Glinda and Elphaba would stay friends, when very clearly Glinda is on, like, the side of wrong and evil here, and the answer is they don't address it. They decide, you know what, they just are, and there's not an answer for it because they just are. And presumably they'll go into more detail in the second movie about it, maybe? I don't know. After this movie, I'm like, I don't think we're gonna be getting much context next movie. And if I do watch Wicked for Good, it will just to, like, see how big of a train wreck it is. Because they added more time to the act, but presumably haven't added that much more material. So it's just a longer time for the same things that happen in the play. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting back to original skill level. I think that's my conclusion on the Wicked rant. It didn't live up to my expectations because I had set them too high. Yep. Oh, dang it. I'm like, I dodged it and then didn't dodge the other one. Oh, shoot. Go away, go away, go away. Go away from my platform. Ah. No! Okay. We're alive. Come back here. Come back here. Oh no. Oh, come on. There we go. I think we're gonna do like a Christmas movie like watch party in the Discord. That is something I very much want to do. I haven't set a date for it yet. It'll probably be on a weeknight. So if anyone wants to like put I'll open a suggestion box after stream and you can put your favorite Christmas movie in. And we'll vote on, I think we'll do like 2 movies. Maybe 3. I think 2. We'll do 2 movies. I might ask Splitora if I can host it in the Elysium Fields Discord, because there are more people there, and I'm sure they would also be interested in a Christmas movie watch party. I definitely want to watch A White Christmas. It is, like, my favorite Christmas movie, or one of them. I also really like the stop-motion Rudolph and the other stop-motion Christmas movies. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. Oh, I'm not really a Hallmark person either. Not unless I'm sitting there to, like, make fun of it. Because, like, some of those Hallmark movies are truly ridiculous. Especially now that I'm a grown adult and I'm like, why are you pretending your boyfriend or fiance is like the worst person in the world when his company is the reason he can't take Christmas off? It's not like he doesn't want to be there. He works for a corporation that won't let him leave. You should be feeling sympathy for him, not hating him for things out of his control. They're just truly ridiculous movies and very much a like turn off your brain to watch kind of movies, which I have a hard time doing. But I like watching A White Christmas, the stop motion Christmas ones. I don't think I would dislike Elf as much as I do if it weren't for the fact that we watched it so much in school that I'm kind of just sick of it. Like, throughout every year of middle school, Elf would win the classroom vote for what to watch. So I watched that movie a lot in like multiple different classes, and I can't stand it anymore. And I want to like it, but it's just one of those things where like you've watched it so much that you can't anymore. It's done, it's over. As good as it is, and as good as I'm willing to admit it is, I personally just can't watch it. I've reached my lifetime limit. There's also Klaus on Netflix that my husband and I watch as a yearly tradition. I would be willing to watch that in the Discord, but I have to watch it with spouse first because that is our tradition. There's the Muppets Christmas Carol. You can't ever go wrong with that. Or really any Christmas Carol movie. Some are better than others, but I've never really watched one that I've like truly disliked. Any Christmas Carol movie is a good movie. And there's so many different versions of A Christmas Carol that if you get bored of one, you can just find another that changes just enough that you're like, yeah, this is good, and then you watch it again. When I was really little, my grandma would take us to the mall, and every year they would have this puppet production of A Christmas Carol, and I loved that so much, but they stopped doing it, and I don't know when they stopped, but I wish they never did. It was so good and so much fun to go and see. They had like this really elaborate stage setup for it too. A mini IMOs? I'm confused. I did consider using Chibi IMOs for the stream today. And then I realized I don't really have Chibi IMOs set up as a character. So, eventually... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This isn't gonna go well. Okay. I need you to give me like 5 minutes. Oh, a mini me watching it, yeah. I wonder if I can find like a YouTube recording someone put online of the puppet show. Probably not, because when, you know, camera phones weren't really a thing when I was little. They were like medium IMOs. Camera phones happened in the medium IMOs time. But you never know. It was a really popular thing, and it... So, like, probably some parents somewhere took a video of it. It's just a matter if they put it online. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. I'd have to remember the name of the mall we went to in order to look it up. Alright, I don't have time to heal because that guy appears immediately. As much as I can now. Oh, I forgot we were there. We're back in the hang of this, guys. It only took 3, 4 tries? I wasn't counting. Oh, shoot. Here. I really have gone through everything, huh? Except for the White Palace. Part of me's kind of tempted to say we go and just work on the Grimm Troupe for a little bit. But I haven't been doing the Colosseum of Fools in so long that I feel like I have to stay here for a little bit. Get back here. Come here. No, come here. Ah! Oh no. Okay. Boop. Oh no. Good job, Spider. Okay. Over here. So far, so good. How do I always jump into those? Alright, after this section, I need to make sure I'm good on health before I kill the last boss. Or not the last boss, but the last enemy. So that way I go into the next section with good health. Okay. I don't. Come on. Okay. Here we go again. Oh, shoot. No, no. Alright, well. Pardon the yawn. Might go try out the Grimm Troupe fight. Wait, is this the wrong way? I don't have my compass on. I just need to make it up to the station. Alright, I need the correct charm on. Alright, let's see if I remember how this goes. I think we only ever did it once or twice at most. And they weren't really serious attempts either. What the? How? What do you want me to do? I guess just dodge? Where? Come back here. Come back here. Vampire dude. Okay. Back. It's not like I wasn't able to hit him. I can't believe I did all these favors for him and his immediate thing is, now let's kill each other. Hold on. I just want to know how it suggests dodging that attack. Hold on. Okay. This does not tell me how it suggests dodging. It just goes, it's a puzzle. But looks like he only does it 3 times through the entire fight, so we just gotta figure it out 3 times. Oh, it's almost 11:32. We will do this one more time, and then we will take our break. Then we'll be back. Oh shoot, I'm not dodging. Yeah, it's good we're doing our break soon. Okay, getting better at that. Come back here, come back here. Vampire guy. Okay. We are gonna go on a 10-minute break, I think. 10 to 15 minutes, the usual time. Drink water, take your meds if you have yet not yet today, grab a snack, go to the bathroom. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. I will see you all in 10 minutes, maybe 15. Around that time. I'll be back. Okay, we're back, and I refilled my water. So. I definitely think we'll be able to get this done in this stream. Thank you. If you let him bow, then he doesn't do the pufferfish attack right away, which I guess is what that attack is called with all the flames things that come. He'll only do it at 75, 50, and 25% health, so it's a good way to see how much longer the fight's gonna last. Yeah, so we're already at 75 apparently. Why do I keep missing? Oh, okay. No! So close. Hello! Welcome to the stream! We're currently doing a boss fight. I'm currently doing a boss fight poorly. need to prioritize dodging a little bit more. Okay. Getting better at that. I think I should heal while he's in bat form. Oh. Shoot. Maybe you want to take bat form again, maybe? Pretty please? I guess not. Oh, we need a lot more. Okay. I do think that the charms we have now are a good set of charms. I don't really want to change any of them out. see what that does? Oh, right. I need you. Oh, dang it. Here we go again. I do like the music at the very least. Come on. Oh god, I did it! No! Oh, so close! Oh no! I'll be honest, I'm not even entirely sure what happened. I think I almost had it too. Okay. Oh right, I was supposed to wait. That's my bad. I didn't wait. I'm at least getting better at that, so... Oh, do I have to hit him while he's in the middle of doing like a transformation thing? Is that how I get him to go into bat for? Doesn't matter now, we did it! Oh, we didn't do it? We did do it, okay. Bravo, my friend. Hear how the crowd adores you. They have not seen such a show in a long time. Look here, our child has grown, nourished and strengthened by the heat of our passionate dance. The two of you will feature in many tragedies and triumphs together, I'm sure. And so our great ritual nears its end. Will you continue to harvest the flame, even though now you surely see the path it illuminates for us? Our scarlet eyes will watch you keenly, friend. Go out in the darkness, harvest the last lingering embers of this kingdom, then return to me and we will complete our dance. Oh, a charm notch! Oh, there just isn't anything beyond that wall. Okay. If I go in here? No. I don't know what she's talking about. I think we had a child together. This is my child now, guys. Okay. Let me figure out what we're supposed to do next. Okay, so it looks like we can either banish them now or just complete the ritual. And they'll still leave, but the implication is they'll come back sometime in the future. Okay. I think we're gonna go the banishment route. I'm gonna banish my newly acquired child. That is terrifying. That... I don't feel so bad about that anymore. That's creepy as hell. I don't feel that bad about banishing you anymore, child. I'm sorry. Okay, we have to unequip everything. We need this. We don't need that, but I like having it when we're traveling. I am banishing the child. Look at that face. That is not a face to be trusted. I had parenthood thrust upon me, and I don't want it. Okay. Hive. Looks like the palace grounds, the mantis village, and distant village. Distant village should be easiest to get to because there's that train station like right there. Let us go banish the child. You came. The red flame I've gathered from this dead kingdom. You would claim it for our master, for his final act. The ritual plays itself out once more. We are like notes in an old song, you and me. Endless repeating songs of sacrifice of servitude for the ritual, for the troupe, for the master. Even this child was born into invisible chains. So we serve, thus it has ever been, yes? Take the flame then, this is why you came here. It is done, and yet, it is not merely by fortune that we meet here in the darkest, furthest reaches of the world where my master's scarlet eyes cannot see us. A song that never ends is no song at all. You take part in the ritual, yet I sense you truly have no master. Is it so? Perhaps together we can banish the livid flame and let this dead kingdom rest in peace. If you wish to silence the endless song, meet me where it began. But if you return to the master and complete the ritual, as long as you do it without regret, I will bear you no hatred. Okay. Hold on. Do I have to get the rest of the flames first, or do I just go directly there? Oh, okay. I did not fully understand. So, there is another boss battle that we do if we don't banish them. And then we get to keep the Grimm Child charm. If we banish them, there is not another boss fight, it looks like. There is a new NPC, and we get a different charm to replace the Grimm Child that we lost. So, do we want to do another boss fight, or do we want to banish them? I think the charm we get in return for the banishing is a good charm. I think it might be worth it, because it's like a shield type charm, and that might help us finally finish this stupid, Colosseum of Fools. Hold on, was there a bench there? I don't think there was a bench here. I can check. Good sir, is there a bench that I just missed? There's not. There's a bench here. I'm wondering if I can... Option... No. I don't think I can create a separate save from this point. It's all going to be under the same save. I kind of want to do the other boss fight, but I also really want to get the other charm. I made my decision earlier. We're sticking by it. We're gonna banish the people. Get the other charm. Oh no, I needed that. Come back. Yeah, it was down this way. So you followed me here to where the ritual began. You would join me in breaking it then? It is painful to defy the master, but our harvest. It profanes this dark, quiet kingdom. This once, I would see the ritual fail. Now, let us destroy the anchor and banish the master. Never shall he return here again. Oop. A part of me wants to say, like, well, I'll just play another save and do the other ending in that save, but let's be honest, I'm not doing another save. Oh, if I am doing another save, it is on my own time and many months from now. I'll let you know how it goes. Right? Yeah. Oh, I can't get back up in there. I guess I'll go the long way around to town. Oh, I have to backtrack a little bit. Okay. Go up. Up. Hello, hello. I'm new around these parts. It's so marvelous to see a friendly face in such a sad town. The old bug over there was very welcoming, but I still find the place a little melancholy. What with the wind and the darkness and the sense of decline, I was hoping my music would go some way to livening up the place. And now that you've arrived with this wonderful, charming aura about you, the whole town feels brighter for it. Before you hurry about your business, I have a small gift to commemorate a wonderful new friendship. No use for it myself, but I believe it'll look rather fancy upon you. Please enjoy it, and let's hope to see it much more of one another about the town. Oh, you need 3 slots. Okay. We're going to the King Station. I clicked the wrong thing, but Resting Grounds is also pretty close, so I'm not mad about that. No, we do go this other way. I'm kind of scared to look back at all the VODs and see just how many we've spent on the Colosseum of Fools alone. I feel like it's a sad number. Let us reorganize charms. Alright. I really like using Sharpnail. I want to try the new one. The spiders are very helpful. This is very helpful. This is very helpful. But I still... Let's try that. Let's take a drink of water. Here we go again. And the first two trials were so easy compared to this one. We got through those in like a breeze. Oh, that's what that charm does. I'm glad I got it. I wonder how useful Unbreakable Strength would be for this. It was helpful for the Grimm fight. Certainly made things go quicker. Bottom is not safe. And towards the top is safer. And I'm at the bottom again. Here we go. my gosh. Teleporty dude? I'm gonna need you to not teleport. Let me hit you! Oh, dang it. Oh no. I was planning on hitting him into the spikes. Yeah. Oh no. I don't have time to heal because you appear immediately. Alright, here we go. Oh no! Oh shoot! I am debating. I'm feeling like I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna start making a lot more mistakes because I'm frustrated than actually making any progress. And we only have like 30 minutes left in the stream, so it might be a good stopping point. I think we're at a good stopping point. Stretch. Ugh. Yeah, no problem. I mean, we still have a like half an hour in it. I'm just gonna probably pull up the little list of questions I have and hopefully it will prompt my memories as to a random story I probably have. I have so many stories. My life is crazy. Let's see. Oh, does my family practice any traditions? Yes. Um, every holiday, my family makes this thing called lefse. It's the best way to describe it is like a potato tortilla. I think I talked about it last stream a little bit because I made a lot of it by accident. It's potato, flour, lard, and butter. Lefse is Lefse. There is no A. It's a Nordic dish. You can get like you can get like a cake box type mix from IKEA for it, but it's not a cake. It comes out more like a tortilla. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna scoot back over here real quick so I can show you a picture. This is lefse. Like I said, it's really simple ingredient list. It is literally just flour, potato, lard, and butter. I think you can use vegetable shortening if you're vegetarian. Let me double check that before I say that for. Okay, it looks like if you want to make it vegetarian, then you just use heavy cream instead of lard. I like eating it as a dessert dish, so I will add some butter, cinnamon, and sugar, and then roll it up into these little things. It is delicious. I love it so much. But it is a tortilla. You can add practically whatever you want onto it. It'll taste good. It's potatoes and butter, basically. Um, you can also add jams. That's another popular way to eat it. Lincolnberry jam is traditional, though I've never really particularly liked Lincolnberry jam, but raspberry jam goes really well with it. Uh, this is my family tradition, and if you have the time for it, I highly recommend trying it sometime. As far as I'm aware, there's not really a place in the US to go and, like, order lefse restaurant-wise, not even at IKEA, even though IKEA does have, like, the little mix boxes for it. Yeah, it is a thing you, like, have to get the ingredients for and make it at home, and while the ingredients list is very short and very easy to acquire and pretty basic, the making process of it is a little time-consuming. You have to boil the potatoes, and then you dice them up, and then you put them through a mincer or a ricer, Like, you have to basically make it mashed potatoes, and then you add your butter, your lard and or cream, and you mix that all together, and once you mix that together, you add only a little bit of your flour, and then you take it out of the bowl and you start kneading it and adding the rest of the flour in while you knead the dough, and you roll it up, and at this point, you can either wait for it to cool down and then roll it out and cook it the same day, or you can put it in the freezer or fridge, wait a day or 2, take it out, and make it that way. Um, when you are rolling them out, it's a very sticky dough, and so you have to basically coat everything in flour so it doesn't stick to everything. It makes a huge mess. And you get a skillet, you put it on the skillet. I have these like Lefse sticks. Oh, probably have to find a picture of that too, because well, I know perfectly well what that means because I've been making this my whole life. I don't think other people know what a Lefse stick is. But it's this stick with a flat side and then a slightly rounded side, but only slightly. It's still for the most part flat. And you use it to flip the lefse dough, because if you use, like, a spatula or anything, the dough is too delicate and it will break, so you have to use this very specific lefse stick. That's kind of a bad resolution photo, but this is a lefse stick. This is what you use to flip the lefse. You roll your dough out as flat as you can get it, and then you put the stick under it and you like right down the middle, and then you kind of have to roll it out on the skillet. It doesn't take very long to cook. You just wait for it to start bubbling. It'll take like 20 seconds max, and then you flip it to the other side, another 20 seconds, and then you put it on a plate and it's ready to serve. I wonder if there's a better resolution image I can get. I don't think so. It is a stick. It is basically just a fancy flat stick. Oh, here's a picture of someone flipping it. That will help. This is how you flip the lefse. That is how the stick is used. I'm glad I could share this information with you. Now you guys can make your own lefse for Christmas. I highly recommend. It's very delicious. The ingredients aren't expensive. It's a pretty cheap ingredients list and a pretty small one too. The only thing is you will definitely cover your kitchen in flour, and it's a little time consuming to make, but it's worth it. It is so good. And like a batch of them will last you a while. It's not like you do all this work and only get 5. You do all this work and get like 50. So that's my presentation on lefse and how you make lefse. You can look up a recipe online that will give you exact measurements better than I can give them. But yeah, that's my family tradition every year, every holiday really. I made some for Thanksgiving and I made so much dough that I already have enough for Christmas and then some. So I don't have to go through the dough making process. I just have to go through covering the entire kitchen in flour process. I say that and I laugh, but it's not much of a lie either. The flour gets absolutely everywhere. be prepared if you are gonna make lefse, just to be cleaning a bunch of flour. Okay. Another question. What's the most outrageous lie you told a child? Okay, so I used to volunteer at my church to do the VBS. For those who don't know, it's Vacation Bible Study. It's basically a week of free daycare for church members. There's this program that the church sets up. They decorate the church. They get all the materials for the activities and classes. And then they have a bunch of teenagers volunteer to be like, quote unquote, class leaders. The term changes from church to church. And they're basically just put in charge of an age group, and you take them from activity to activity where an adult is to like lead the activity and what you're doing. And it is church related. It is like Bible story related. And so I would do this basically since I was old enough to do it. As soon as I turned 13, I was old enough to be like a class leader. I would do it every single year. And one year, um, I didn't live very far from my church. Like, we were right around the corner. But my mom that year was in charge as like the big director. She was in charge of telling people what to do, getting materials and getting the materials needed for everything, making sure everything ran smoothly. She was kind of also acting on like a quote unquote principal. If one of the kids acted up, we'd send them to her. And I, very stupidly, forgot my shoes at home. I don't have an excuse for this. I don't know how I forgot my shoes at home, but we didn't have the time to go back and get them, even though it was really close by because my mom was busy being director. And while I could walk home, I wasn't gonna walk home without shoes. And so, my kids came in and I said hi to everyone, and very obviously the kid's like, "Hey, where are your shoes?" And thus was born the invisible sandals. Yep. I'm like, oh, well, I have invisible sandals on today. They're very fashionable right now. And, um, obviously not all of them bought it, but it was fun. They thought it was funny. I think that is the most ridiculous thing I have told a child, though. I had invisible sandals on because I forgot my shoes at home. I didn't wear shoes a lot growing up, and I still kind of don't. Like, I grew up, again, in the middle of nowhere, and so shoes weren't always a requirement. Obviously, you should wear shoes if you're going outside, but we had a pretty large grassy yard, and it's just fun running around barefoot in the grassy yard sometimes. And I also still to this day prefer to not wear shoes if that is an option. If I can go shoeless, I will go shoeless. So what I think happened was I was outside playing with my siblings or the dogs or something, and then my mom called us all into the car, and I just got into the car without shoes on. They were still in the house. I just bypassed going into the house to grab them and ended up at church with no shoes. And it just happens sometimes, you know? For a little while, we lived in Arizona, and that place, I will say, shoes are not optional. You should definitely be wearing shoes outside at all times in Arizona. That does not mean I did it. I was like seven, 6 or 7. 6 or 7 year olds aren't the smartest, and I did run around Arizona barefoot. and I did regret it a couple of times, especially because the sand would get so hot it could burn the bottom of your feet, not to mention all the cacti and the tumbleweeds. Oh, did you know that tumbleweeds, the reason they tumble is to spread their seeds around everywhere, and their seeds happen to be very spiky burrs, and so you have these like spiky bushes rolling around, leaving spikes on the ground, and I would walk barefoot. I don't recommend. It hurt. It did not stop me, but it hurt. Wear shoes in Arizona. It's not safe. Also, you have to check your shoes in Arizona. If you're putting shoes on, you have to check them for a spider or scorpion because they like chilling out in shoes. It's dark and nice and quiet and often cold because you put your shoes on and off inside and the inside's cold. So you have to check your shoes before you put them on. My mom, unfortunately, did not check her shoes one time and stepped on a scorpion. And yeah, yeah, it's not fun. Scorpions sting. It hurts. If you go to the desert, check your shoes before you put your shoes on. Also put your shoes on. There's spikes everywhere. It is just spiky, the desert. Let's see. Trying to think. We have time for one more question, and so I'm trying to pick a good one. I think this question is on here twice. What's your favorite random fact? I saw it somewhere else on the list. I already answered that one before, though. Oh, what is my most random impulse buy? Okay. So, I love going thrift shopping, and the one thing I will always leave the store with, if it is in the store, are vintage cameras. I have like 5 of them now. They aren't very often in stores, and if they are, like, they have to be under $50 for me to consider worth buying. So I don't leave the thrift store, every single time with a vintage camera. But if there is one there and it is $50 or less, it is coming home with me. I have one projector and 3 or 4 cameras at this point. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them all. I don't even really have a place to display them right now because my husband and I share a room, obviously, and so he also has his collections up. It's you need a lot of space when you marry a collector and are a collector yourself. I'm kind of looking forward to the day where we have a house big enough that, like, he has an office space and then I will have a craft room and we can put our collections in those rooms and then the bedroom will be like a joint venture. But for right now, it's just wherever we can put a collection, it goes. But yeah, that is my most random impulse buy. And it all started with a random impulse buy. I just found a vintage camera at, I think, an estate sale I went to with my mom. And I was like, this is the coolest thing in the world. It's only $15. I'm taking it home. And ever since then, every time I find a vintage camera, I take it home. I have no use for them. I don't think I'm going to ever get any of them working. And even if I could, the film that they need to be used isn't made anymore. But I have them. And they will go on a shelf one day. And I will look at them and think they're pretty. And I think that brings us to the end of our stream with only 10 minutes left. So. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a fun time. We made it through the Grimm Troupe, meaning I have no other distractions. I have to get the Colosseum of Fools done. I think the new charm will help us a lot. It did help me in the final 2 runs a lot. I will definitely put a suggestion box up in the Discord for Christmas movies. We'll do at least 1 movie night, maybe 2. What else? You can find me here on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, and Discord. Everything is linked down below, whether that is the About page on Twitch or the description on YouTube. I have a linked tree with all the links as well. I still have commissions open. You can find more information about that on Twitter or Ko-fi or Coffee. I will learn how to pronounce it one of these days. And I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I do plan on... Oh, no, hold on. Let me check my calendar before I make promises I cannot keep. Yes, I do plan on streaming on this upcoming Tuesday. I will be doing a Tuesday and Thursday stream for the rest of December, so look forward to that. Tuesdays will probably be Vintage Stories / whatever I feel like playing, and Thursdays will be Hollow Knight. Yeah, I think that is it. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Drink water, take your meds if you have not yet today, eat good food, get good sleep, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!